Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be testing out some new makeup. We've got some new releases and some new products that are just new to me. If you're interested in kind of seeing how they perform, stay tuned. And if you are new here, my name is Amber. I'm a former hairdresser turned failed beauty blogger who took a 3-year break and is now trying to raise my zombie channel from the dead. So if you find any value in my content, please go ahead, give it a like and a subscribe, and let's get into it. So today's hair is a hot mess. I don't know what's going on with my hair today. And I had a little bit of a panic attack early today. I took a little bit of medicine and now I'm feeling a little loopy. So today is going to be a little bit of a shit show. So just stick with me and yeah, let's do this. I went ahead and bought a couple palettes from Dose of Colors. They actually released 2 palettes and these 2 were really pretty. I do have all the other ones in their collection, and these are, I believe, the 5 or 6 pan. Are they 5? They're 5 pan that are available on their website. But what I did pick up are the 2 new releases, which was the Baked Browns 2 and Golden Hour. So I will go ahead. We're going to be playing with both of these today. And this one is Golden Hour. I love the packaging. It's so sleek. And honestly, it's so thin. And I love the fact that you can't see any fingerprints. That's like my hugest gripe with Patrick Ta and his beautiful packaging is that I get my mitts all over it and it's just ruins it for me. But this one is really nice. They did change it because they used to have the other palettes that you could see all the fingerprints, but this is much better. It's really beautiful and it's got those shimmer shades. I actually have never used the shimmer shades from Dose of Colors before. I only have their mattes. It's really beautiful. And then the Baked Browns 2, I feel like nobody's talking about these because Patrick Ta dropped his palette, Fenty dropped a face palette, and Dominique Cosmetics dropped a palette all at the same time. So I feel like this one, oh, and Melt Cosmetics did Gemini 2. So I feel like this one is getting kind of overlooked, but these ones are completely up my alley. I really love neutrals, so these are great to travel with too because they're super sleek. Their Cool palette is one of my favorites because I love cool tone shadows, so I'm hoping that these perform just as well and they have the same formula. And then this one is the Baked Browns 2. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. This mustard tone right here is calling my name so hard. Anyways, so we're going to be playing with both of these bad boys today. I did pick up, let's see here, the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer from Tarte. So we're going to be using that today and a couple other really awesome goodies. I think what I'm going to do first is put on a lip oil and let that sit while we do the eyes because that's kind of my jam. I do the eyes first, then the face makeup. A lot of other people do face makeup, but because I have not used these in a really long time and I'm not sure about fallout, I'm just going to do the eyes first. Makes life easy. So what I'm going to go in on my lips is the LA Girl Lip Oil Nourishing Gloss. I love the packaging on these. And you know, always I will put all of this listed in the description box below for you, as well as pricing. Usually I'm like a wild animal trying to get into this and like just tearing it at any cost, but I'm kind of in a chill mode today. I'm just chilling. I'm good. I had therapy yesterday and it was really, really good. I feel light, which is wonderful. After everything I went through last year, it's really nice to be able to just kind of have a day where you feel nice and light and calm because those don't come very often. So this one is Sheer Vanilla. So I'm going to put that on while we're doing the eyes. I've never tried this product before and I'm not sure if it's absolutely new to their website, but I just love LA Girl. In general, they have some of the best products that no one talks about. I just don't understand. It does have a little bit of a smell, but it's not overwhelming like the Kylie Cosmetics lip kits. Oh my God, that vanilla smell was so bad. It was overwhelming. It gave me a headache. This does not have that. So I'm going to use my Shape Tape. I burnt myself. By the way, is that not awesome? Good God. Like I've said in several videos beforehand, if you guys have been here for a little while, you know. If not, and you're new, I'm a mess. I am queen of mess, okay? And I don't care. I will be the queen of mess. You know why? Because no one's perfect. I just put my shit on displays. So I've had too much happen in my life to not just be who I am and put myself on display for everybody to see, because if you can relate to any kind of anxiety or depression or grief or messiness that you might have going on, so do I. And honestly, I'd rather be honest and open with y'all because I know that there's more people out there going through the same thing I am. And I love you guys and you're my friends. So, all right. So I'm taking, what is this? This is a Profusion foundation brush. I like to use it for my eyeballs because these eye holes need some base primer for these eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics Rose Gold number 5 brush and I'm gonna go in to the Baked Browns 2, to that color right there, right in the crease. Very smooth, nice pigment. Not too much kick up in the pan, that's nice. The formula is what I remember it to be in the other palettes, but I remember them being just a little bit more dry and having a little bit more kick up. We'll see how it goes. You know what I might do? I think I'm just gonna focus on this eye and then we'll catch that one up. So yeah, that definitely is buildable. I like that. I'm gonna go into this one right here, that mustard tone. I'm gonna put that and deepen the crease on the same brush. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I want it to be really blown out. Okay, so this one is nice and blended, if you can tell. So I'm gonna take this MAC 210 right here. It's got a nice stiff edge. It doesn't move too much. I'm gonna go in with that dark shade and just go hard on that outer corner. So what I'm gonna do now is actually go in with a smaller, fluffier brush and kind of blend out some of those harsh edges. This is a Morphe E17. And I'm just gonna drag that slowly into the crease. And if it's not perfect right now, that's okay. We just kind of want to grab the shape. Yeah, so that kind of elongates everything. A little bit more of that cat eye look. Just a little bit of the product. This is the Golden Hour. We're gonna go in with that one and just go over the same parts with that fluffier brush just to kind of blow it out just a little bit more. You can blow this out or not blow this out as much as you want. We're gonna go in with this champagne color right there and I'm just gonna put it on my finger. Whew. Okay. Wow. Holy crap. There is fallout, as you can see here. But again, this is why we do our eyes first and then our face makeup. What I'm gonna do is catch this eye up. I'm gonna do some mascara. I'm going to put on some falsies. I'm gonna do my Demi Wispies as always and put in some of this cream nude liner in the waterline and I will be right back. I'm never happy with my eye look until the rest of the face is on because it just looks so crazy with all of this makeup and nothing on my face. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. It definitely has a putty consistency. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my nose as a pore filler and a little bit on my chin. So what I'm going to do for my cheeks and my forehead is the Smashbox Photo Finish Correct Anti-Redness Primer. You guys have probably seen in my last video that I hauled this when I went shopping and I've been using it and loving it lately. I do love my Stila One Step, but I wanted to try something new and see how well it worked. And this doesn't have a silicone base either, which is really nice because the old ones did. This one that's a little bit more lotiony. I think I'm going to take my Say What Weightless Matte Hydrating Foundation. And again, a little of this goes a very long way. I think this is a little light for my complexion, so I look a little dead. I'm gonna go in with my Moda Pro. A little bit of this, a little bit of this. Literally, that's like all you need. This stuff is so blendable. But yeah, it's too light for my skin tone and that's okay. We're gonna play with it. I usually don't use concealer because underneath my eyes it weighs me down, but I am going to put a little bit of powder underneath there and I'm gonna use a Morphe E8 brush and I'm just gonna set a little bit under the eye. And I'm not gonna put this anywhere else because we're gonna be doing some cream on the cheeks and stuff. Just a little bit right there. That looks better for me. Okay, and that was a number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. And that's in a light color, like translucent color. Looks like that. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Kosas powder, like the cloud powder. So, I mean, it works really well and it blurs really nicely, so I'm real happy about that. I love that you can still see this. Ugh. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go in with the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in Amber. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. She's a little scary. I've said that previously, but I love her. And she works really well as a jawline contour. I don't really use her much on the face because she's just a little too ashy, but I love her on my jawline. This is a contouring brush, perfect. I'm gonna take him in here, and then I blend her down, and it creates a perfect shadow. Oh, I love it. Okay, your girl's got and a jawline. The difference, you can see a shadow. So good. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go in with my Fenty and then a little bit of the M Cosmetics. It's a little bit warmer, and use that right here. And use her right on top. A little bit of the product into the skin and whatever I have left on the brush, bring it forward and work my way back. Oh yeah, look at the difference. I mean, from here to here, such a difference. That's crazy. Love these products together, so good. This one's too warm, this one's too light, put them together, beautiful. Love it, works with my skin tone as it is right now, and me being as fair as I am, it really does kind of play in my favor though, because I can customize how warm or how cool I want it to be. But this, for the jawline, made from heaven, can I just tell you? Love it. Looks like I actually have a frigging jawline, which never happens. Yes, please. So good. I'm gonna take that MAC 210, the really, really tight, small brush. So what I'm gonna do is hit this and just a little bit of this darker brown tone together. And I literally want very little product, and I'm tapping off any excess. Especially because this already has some product on it. You don't need too much. And we want it really tight to the lower lash line, because we're gonna smoke it out in a second. And we want to connect that up here. And I'm pretty much doing it to the inner, like, 2/3. I'm not taking it all the way into my inner corner. I'm gonna go in with that beautiful mustard color in the Baked Browns too. And I'm gonna smoke this mother out. So I wasn't gonna do full glam today, but it got away from me and it just happened anyway. So yeah, that's really pretty. It was actually go in with my lower lash mascara from Clinique just to bring this whole thing together. My cheek color for the afternoon. This is the Patrick Ta. If you can see that, it's totally reflective. There we go. I'm gonna use that. This one is She's So LA. Looks like this. And I think it'll be perfect for this look. And I'm gonna go really, really lightly from like the middle of my cheek right before the apple, which is like right in the front. I'm gonna start back here, kind of right where the outer corner of my eye is. And then I'm just gonna work this backwards. I don't want too much on my apples, and just a little bit of color. And whatever you have left on the brush, then put that on the apples of the cheeks. You just don't want to go in and go poof right in the apples of your cheeks and then try to work it out. I feel like this is a better way of distributing that product, and then just tapping that out. You could use a wet beauty blender if you do too much and kind of tap it out that way too. This is how I usually do it, is with a brush, and it gives me more control. And you know, it's so funny because this color I didn't think was going to look nice on my skin tone because I'm so fair. I thought it would definitely be more for medium to darker skin tones, but the way that I use it and how light and buildable it is, it totally works. And I'm really happy that I purchased it. Gives me a little bit of warmth in my cheeks without being too much. And it's more of a bronzy glow, which is so nice. Okay, so now that that's down, I know that if you wanted it to be more intense, you use the powder first, then the cream. But for me, I don't want it to be crazy intense. So I'm gonna use the cream first, and I'm gonna use a nice fluffy brush, and then we're gonna put just a little bit of that powder on the cheeks. We're gonna dab that in here, just like that, and dab that on top. Look at me having a jawline. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the lips because I feel like I've got all of this makeup and this is just so not the business. Not only did I find lipstick, I put my brows on too, so I wasn't wasting time popping on and popping off again. So I do have two MAC lipsticks here. They're bullet ones. One's the Bronx and the other one's really me. I think one of those might work. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with my Cafe pencil from LA Girl. Okay, so this one is Really Me. Let's try the Bronx first. This one's a little darker. Yeah, okay, so this one is a retro matte lipstick. I'm just not digging it today. And then this one is Really Me. Definitely not my favorite. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm not digging the lips at all. They're just, if you look at this, awesome. Skin looks good, eyes look good, brows look good, happy with it. I need like a pink or something. I will not give up. Alrighty, so we're gonna try this last one and then I'm done, I swear. I'm not 100% sure what the name of this pencil is. It's rubbed off, it's from ColourPop. I will link it down below for you. I like it better already. And then this is Angel from MAC. Looks like this. I'm not completely sold, but it's as good as it's gonna get. So this is the final look and I am loving the eye look. These little palettes are crazy pigmented. They've got some great shadows. There is a bit of fallout, so I would highly suggest using them on your eyes first and then doing your face makeup. But if you're looking for something to travel with, or if you're looking for something that's going to give you a nice bronzy look, these are great companion palettes for each other or for the original Baked Browns if you have that one too. They're not absolutely necessary. They don't blow your makeup socks right off, but it is something that is nice to have in the collection. I'll probably use those when we go on vacation just because they're easy. I know exactly how they're going to perform and the fact that they're crazy pigmented and they're easily buildable. So that's good. And they blend out really nicely. The Patrick Ta She's So LA blush duo here is really nice. I didn't think that that color was going to be good for me, but actually I really like the way that it came out. I'm very happy with that. Contour in Amber, great stuff. I actually have a jawline today. I couldn't ask for more than that. That is freaking awesome. So I will definitely be using that more on my channel. The powder is really good. Couldn't ask for more from that. And it blurs out any kind of darkness underneath there. So I'm happy with that. And that being a drugstore purchase, I'm actually really happy about that. This left a green cast on me. It's not there much now, but yeah, in the very beginning, we definitely had a green cast, so you gotta be a little bit more careful with that. And let's see here, the lip oil, wonderful. The contour sticks, love these. Together are just a perfect duo for me. Love the pencil, very glidey, easy to use. It works really well, it's creamy, it stays put. So I'm happy with that. Other than that, I'm happy with the eye look. I think it came out really nicely. I hope you guys like it. If you recreate it, please let me know. I'm just not keen on the lips, and sometimes that happens, but everything else looks really nice. Please go ahead and give this a like if you want to see more content like this. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.